And once again, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on a Friday night. This rocks. We are so happy to be here. This is Tommy Travels and the Mix. I'm, of course, Tommy Travels, and this is the Mix. And look who we have here first in the mix. Congratulations to Bangin' Gears. You are the very first one. Happy to be first, he says. Bangin' Gears, welcome on in on this very, very nice Friday night. It's always a nice Friday night because it's Friday. That's what I have to say. So, and then look who comes in. King Batman 101. Thank you so much for coming in. And Chrysler Imperial 8 saying, good evening. Good evening to you as well, Chrysler Imperial H. And so now we have a few people in the mix, including Giants Tartary. I feel like I'm calling a horse race and coming in by a nose. Giants Tartary, banging gears, commenting above Giants Tartary. Maybe my brother Chrysler Imperial H. And then Jeremy's Arc Blog saying hello to everybody. This is a horse race. And then Giants Tartary coming in. Who's going to hit the goal? Giants Tartary 7 away from his goal. And Chrysler with the latest comment on the board. I don't know what's gotten into me. I'm going crazy already. Banging Gears. Did I miss Banging Gears? No, I didn't. Banging Gears was the very first one in here tonight. So let's get this show started, shall we? Let's get it started up. Let's change it. Let's do a club vibe tonight, huh? Let's change it up. Usually I go blues, but it's Friday night. Let's do a little club mix tonight. We're in a good mood. It's Friday. Things are looking up. We're in a positive mindset this evening. That's what we're trying to be. And if you're brand new coming in, make sure you go ahead and give it the old thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. And if you wouldn't mind sharing out the stream, that would be awesome as well. Chrysler, I know why you're in such a wacky mood, because it's Friday. You are correct, Chrysler Imperial H. It is Friday, and that makes me happy because my sleep schedule these last couple weeks has been all screwed up. They're asking me to come in early, and I'm not an early morning person. Usually I work 12 to 9, and lately they've been having me get up and come in at 7 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning, which means I have to get up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, 6:30, right around in that area. It's nice getting off work earlier in the day, but I still do these live streams at night. So that leaves me not much time to sleep. It's a hard knock life for me. Giants Tartary, show love to all. Absolutely. Jeremy's art vlog saying hello to Giant. Very nice. And look who comes in. Look who's coming in hot, ladies and gentlemen. Look who it is. The first member of the evening. Nomadic Hippie. Look at that. Well, hello there, people. Hello, Tommy Travels. Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. It's Nomadic Hippie. He's the first member of the mix. You can see he's the second name scrolled. Killer Whale Channels and Nomadic Hippie. He was my second member of the mix. Absolutely awesome. Banging Gears. I'm 998,724 away from my 1 million subscriber goal. Well, okay. We have 5 people in the mix. If everybody joins about a few 100,000 times, we're going to hit that goal, you guys. I just need everybody in here, go ahead and quickly make 300,000 YouTube accounts and then subscribe to Bangin' Gears. Subscribe to Bangin' Gears a couple of times. That would be great. But Bangin' Gears, we don't say subscribers in the chat, so that's going to have to be removed. But thank you. I very much get the sentiment of it. Thank you so much. And so Nomadic Hippie coming in hot with the first super chat donation of the night as well. Nomadic Hippie rocks. If you're not connected with Nomadic Hippie, what are you doing with your life? He's a member. He's the first super chatter of the night. He's an awesome supporter. He puts out awesome material. He does cool behind the scenes kind of stuff for just his members only. He has his own members as well, and he's doing really well with that and putting out really cool bonus material, kind of like what I do. And Nomadic Hippie super chat activated. Go Gadgets super chat. Nomadic Hippie, thank you so much for the awesome super chat donation. That is awesome. Thank you so much, my friend. Always awesome to see you here. Chrysler Imperial H, you don't sound like a morning person anyway. I am not a morning person. In fact, I had an opportunity to take an earlier shift if I wanted to. If I wanted to start at 10:30 and get off earlier in the evening at 7, like 10 to 7 rather than 12 to 9, I had that opportunity, but I said, no. I like being able to get some things done during the morning hours if I want to. If I need to get a car repair or something goes wrong, I've got some chances in the morning to get it done. If I need to go pick something up or do something, I mean, obviously I'd rather sleep later, but if I have to get something done in the morning, I've got the opportunity to do it, and that's what I like. And Jeremy's Arc Vlog saying hello to Bangin' Gears, Chrysler, or what we can do, everybody, is make up a bunch of troll accounts and become family members with him. That's right. That's right. And did I miss Maria Cervantes? Thank you so much for coming in. You are in the mix, my friend. Thank you so much for coming in here on this Friday night. Always awesome to have you here. Make things fun and cheery for the room, and you're a great moderator. So thank you so much for coming in. If you're not connected with Maria Cervantes, correct that mistake immediately. King Batman 101 put on a long stream today. And oh my gosh, another member has entered our midst. Another member, Killer Whale Channels. I just mentioned Nomadic Hippie on this list, scrolling down the bottom of the screen, Nomadic Hippie. But the first one to join my membership was Killer Whale Channels. And right there, it's scrolling off the screen, scrolling through the screen as we speak. Killer Whale Channels. Thank you so much for coming into the mix, my friend. Always great to see you. I'm sorry I haven't been able to be in many of your live streams lately, but I was just talking about my sleeping is all screwed up. My whole schedule is messed up. So I'm still going to get in there as often as I can, but just bear with me on that, my friend. Things are absolutely crazy. And Mr. Fulton Mraz, I haven't even seen him in the chat yet he shared me out being a hero for the mix. Mr. Fulton Mraz, thank you so much for being a hero and sharing out the mix. I really do appreciate that. And Nomadic Hippie, once again, thank you so much for the awesome super chat donation. And there's Killer Whale. Hey, and guess what I did? You guys? I put in a new emoji. The other day, I broke the double-digit mark in members, so I got a new emoji. I'm at 11 members now. It unlocked a new emoji for me. And so what did I put in? I put in, ladies and gentlemen, an RV. An RV with flames going down the side, no less, my friends. And it was hard to find because most of the RV pictures you can find are not a 1-to-1 ratio to put in. They're all like unevenly because they're so long vehicles that they're never in a square picture like that. So it was very hard to find that. It took me a while, but I got it. I've got an RV as one of my emojis now for members. So that is really cool. Happy about that. That was by request. I've got a lot of friends in the RV community, and so there you guys go. And then we have Gigi's Gluten-Free Lab. Thank you so much for coming in. You are in the mix here on this fine Friday evening. And Jeremy's Arc Vlog saying hello to Killer Whale and Mr. Fulton Mraz. I'm right here, Tommy. Yes, Mr. Fulton Mraz. Thank you so much for shouting out my stream. I really do appreciate that. Sharing it out. It's kind of cool. I get notifications of that now. I didn't used to when I first got the community tab. And now whenever somebody shares me out on there, I find out, I get a notification. And that's kind of nice to be able to shout people out that do that. And it gets more people in the mix. So thank you guys so much. Mr. Fulton Mraz, a hero for the mix tonight. Appreciate that. And Octay Dogan, hello, my good friend Tommy Travels. Hello to you. You two are in the mix. Thank you so much for coming in on this Friday evening. I'm in a very good mood. It is Friday, and I like it a lot. And Mike Palmas, hello, host. Thumbs up, done for you. Thank you so much, Mikey Palmas. Mikey, ladies and gentlemen, you are in the mix. So glad to have you, and thanks for hitting the old thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And did I see somebody mention Expedition Greg? Well, I sure did. And there's Expedition Greg dropping some emojis right there. Ladies and gentlemen, Expedition Greg is a member of the mix, so he is greeted with a round of applause. Thank you so much, Expedition Greg, for coming into the mix. Another member dropping some cool emojis. And guess what? He just broke 10K the other night this week. He passed the 10K mark. Unbelievable. He just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. He's got an awesome channel. He puts out great Disney-related videos. He's when Disney World opens back up, or Disney Springs, when that stuff starts opening back up, he's going to be down there doing a live stream. He's going to have things going on. If you're not connected to Expedition Greg, you definitely should be. He's an awesome guy and a wonderful supporter. He supports as many live streams as I've ever seen somebody support. Every time I go into a live stream, it's like, hey, Expedition Greg, good to see you. My gosh. I would be surprised, though, if there's anybody in here who doesn't know Expedition Greg already. But just in case, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Expedition Greg. There's Maria Cervantes saying, yay, yay, yay. And Berna B is here. Thank you so much for coming in. Berna B, ladies and gentlemen. You are in the mix. And Jeremy's Arc Vlog saying hello to people, meeting and the greetings and all that good stuff. And Don Thomas, the Time Lord. I'm having a really bad night. An hour ago, my dog Angel, she passed away. I put a slideshow video on my channel in memory of her. Oh, I'm really sorry, my friend. That is very, very tough. That's really tough stuff, man. Dogs, pets, they're like family members, and it is hard to let that go. We grew up with a dog named Snoopy, a little Scottish Terrier, member of the family. And it was really hard when he had to go. And then we replaced him with another dog. Well, didn't replace, but we got a new dog, Maddie. We went from a Scottish Terrier, a black Scottish Terrier with an attitude, to a little cuddly Bichon Frise, a little white doggy, girl dog named Maddie. She was a cutie too. And it's always sad when it gets to that point. But they're in a much better place, my friend, and my heart goes out to you. And then Melody Marlendorf is here. Oh, my goodness. Melody Marlendorf. Miss ya. I miss you, too. My schedule has been so crazy. I haven't been able to get to as many places as I normally can. It's all screwed up right now. But Melody Marlendorf, she's awesome. She's charitable. She's kind. She's wonderful. If anybody's not connected with Melody Marlendorf, she comes with my highest recommendation. And a lot of times, if you give her a super chat, it goes directly to help feed wonderful folks in the Philippines who greatly appreciate the support. It's a really cool thing that she does, and she does so much to support her channels as far as watch hours, and so kind, so awesome. Thank you, Melody Marlendorf, for being in the mix. I really do appreciate it. Maria Cervantes, I just wanted to stop by and say a quick hello. God bless y'all. Thank you, Maria. Appreciate you stopping in the mix on this Friday night. For the time that you can be here, you are always welcome here in the mix. That's right. Thank you so much for coming in. We've got the club music playing tonight because what the heck? What the heck? And then what do we have here? Verna B, yes, good to have you in here, Verna B. How can you say no to that face? If you're not connected with Verna B, correct that mistake immediately. And Brett's Gaming Channel, smack the like button. Thank you so much, my friend. I really do appreciate that. He's always smacking the like button. He's putting together really cool live streams, too, coming up with new themes. He used to be a gamer live streamer, and now he's mixing it up to have more interaction with his users by doing trivia nights and game show nights. He's going to be doing a Family Feud on Monday night. So if you're not connected with Brett's Gaming Channel and you like Family Feud, you're going to want to be there on Monday. Don Thomas, the Time Lord. Thank you so much, everybody. That's nice. Don Thomas, the Time Lord. I know, that's tough. Chrysler Imperial H saying hello to Melody. And look who it is. Connie Martos, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming into the mix on this Friday evening. So good to see you. There's another person who does awesome, fun live streams. She's a lot more dancey than what I am here in the mix, but she's fun and she's good to. She's a good person to go visit. If you don't know her, please stop by and say hello to Connie Martos, ladies and gentlemen, in the mix here on Friday. And she is an awesome supporter as well. Thank you so much for coming in, Connie Martos. And then we have Ray. Wait a second here. Worry, mama. I wanted to say Ray mama, but it's worry, mama. Thank you so much for coming in. You are in the mix saying hello to Verna B. Absolutely. And people doing the meetings and the greetings. Family Feud is at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. That's Eastern time. So that'd be 9 Central. It would be 8 Mountain and 7 Pacific time, depending where you're at. And if you're all the way in Australia, then it's sometime on Tuesday. Nomadic 15 in the mix. Yes, holy cow, this is turning into a heck of a night. Connie Martos, thank you, host. No, Connie Martos, thank you. Thank you. Luciana Fernandez, thank you so much for coming into the mix. So glad to have you here on this Friday night. I'm just getting through the meetings and the greetings here tonight. And oh my goodness. Got a lot of people here in the mix tonight. We got the music going on. And look at this. The title of the stream, Bag of Random Phrases. I will be coming back to this little bag momentarily again. But that's why we're here tonight, Bag of Random Phrases. It's a little thing I started way at the beginning of the show. Because I'm a fan of Whose Line Is It Anyway? And sometimes they play this game where they have weird phrases that the audience made up in their pocket. And they just start talking and then they have to work those phrases into the conversation. They'll be like, and then she said to me, and then they have to read something. This will be really cool because I wrote those down a long time ago when I tried this. So I have absolutely no recollection of what they say. So this really will be random. I'll have no idea what I'm about to say. Oh my goodness. Elaine Ornopia, thank you so much for coming into the mix on this fine Friday night. So glad to have you here. Let's see here. And iAward Vlog, thank you so much for coming in. Hello there. Good day to you, sir. I said good day. Very nice to see you here. And you are brand new in the mix. Welcome. Anybody who does not have iAward Vlog, show some love over there. Give some support. They're brand new in the mix. That's what we like to see. The family, my friends, is growing. That is wonderful. And let's see here. JCT Outdoors saying hello to Warway. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much for coming in. Elaine, thank you so much. Saying hello. Anybody brand new coming in the mix that's not connected with me, Tommy Travels, your host, please go ahead and connect with me, Tommy Travels, your host. And look at this. We have a member of the mix here in the mix. Ranger 92308 Gaming, thank you so much for coming in. A member, ladies and gentlemen. You can see his name scrolling down the bottom of the screen, right across there. So nice to have you here, my friend. I thought I was connected to you earlier, and I realized I was not. I went to say kind of a thank you on your channel, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I am not connected with Ranger Gaming, and he's one of my members. So Ranger Gaming, glad to have you in the family. Glad to have you as a member. Thank you so much. And then we have Jafexi Vlogs. Thank you so much for coming in. I don't know how to pronounce that right, but I'm going to just say Jafexi. Jeff, it's just going to be Jafexi for me, okay? Because I don't know how to pronounce that right. I'm sure I'm murdering that pronunciation, and I apologize for that. But oh my goodness. Thank you so much for being here in the mix. Very nice to have you here. And Boss Chick 1, hi, I'm there. I'm new, showing support. Thank you so much, Boss Chick 1. Thank you so much for being the first time in the mix. So happy to have you here. And who else do we have? Mike and Kay coming in. Followed you, Tommy Travels. Thank you so much. I am so happy to have you here. Happy to have you here, my friends. Thanks for coming into the mix. And Expedition Greg, Tommy Travels, you're an amazing host, an amazing supporter. Thank you for your friendship. Expedition Greg, thank you so much. I'm very honored to have you here in the mix, along with other members, Killer Whale channels, Nomadic Hippie, Ranger. Unbelievable. I'm very blessed to have you guys all as family. I seriously mean that. Thank you guys so much for all of the support. And Expedition Greg, he has memberships over there. I became his 90th member over there on his channel. I was his 90th. And tonight I came into his live stream and he just picked up his 99th. And I'm sure he hit the 100 mark now too. So if you go over to Expedition Greg, he also has cool perks for his members. So make sure you check out Expedition Greg, ladies and gentlemen. And he's got his new store tab today. For hitting 10,000 members, you get a store tab. You can start peddling some merch on your own store tab. Those are one of the perks of being at 10K. I will get there someday. It won't be soon, but someday I shall get there. And then who do we have? Let's see, meetings and greetings. Connie Martos is still here hanging around. Thank you so much. As we do the meetings and greetings, Mr. Fulton Mraz, I want to give you another shout out. Another shout out for sharing out the stream tonight. That's bringing new people into the mix, and we appreciate you being a hero. And also, I want to thank Nomadic Hippie for being an awesome person and putting out the first super chat of the evening. I definitely appreciate that. And Nomadic Hippie saying to Expedition Greg, looking forward to getting a store tab. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to having somebody that would buy merch from me at all. Even from the trunk of my car on the street in front of the grocery store. I want to buy a Tommy Travels t-shirt. Anybody? Tommy Travels t-shirts for sale. People would be like, that boy's crazy. And Mike and Ray supported Brett's Gaming Channel. And Brett's Gaming Channel said Thursday might be Jeopardy night. He's coming up with all sorts of cool games and interactive fun activities and things for people. And you know, going to the random bag of phrases. And I literally have no idea what any of these phrases say. I'm just going to pick one here. I got to pick it randomly, though. Got to pick a random phrase. There's one thing. Nomadic Hippie says, Tommy, pop that trunk. I'll grab a shirt. I'm sure you would, too. I remember when I was talking to Nomadic Hippie the other day, he said, you know, Tom, people in glass houses shouldn't walk around naked. I said, you know, Nomadic Hippie, You have a point there, my friend. Congratulations. I couldn't agree more. And so I put some clothes on and went to bed. But that was very wise words from you. Thank you for that, nomadic hippie. Iowa Word Blog standing by here. Okay. Iowa Word Blog. One thing that we don't do in the mix is the spamming kind of stuff, like done to you and come to me and look at me, all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Maybe the bag of random phrases will work out a little bit better this time. People seem to like it. JCT Outdoors is cracking up. Octane Dragon saying hello. JCT Outdoors. Let's see here. Nice. I'm glad you're here as well. Very nice to have you here. I'm kind of liking this bag of random phrases that we're doing right now. We have 18 people in the mix. 20 thumbs up. We've been going for 26 minutes, and we've already got an awesome super chat donation from Nomadic Hippie. Thank you so much, my friend. We had Killer Whale here in the mix for a while. Another awesome member, as well as Ranger. There we go. Very nice. I appreciate everybody being here on this fine evening. Ranger 92308 Gaming, dropping every single emoji I have earlier. I missed that one. Oh my gosh, he dropped every single one pretty much. That's awesome. And you even got the RV in there. That's a brand new emoji. For members only. They requested an RV, so I put one in there. Love it. Love it. And Ranger 92308, just as I mentioned, Ranger, he shares out the stream and becomes a hero for the mix. That is absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, Ranger 92308 Gaming, for being a hero in the mix. Glad to bring more people in here. And then we have Virtual Dinner Party. Thank you so much for coming in. Saying hello to Ace Flaw 1. Ace Flaw 1, I haven't even said hello to you. Thank you so much for being here in the mix. You are awesome. Mr. Fulton Mraz, you are so welcome for the shout out. Glad to have you here, my friend. And so let's see what kind of trouble we can get into now. We got, let's see here. Let's see what we can get ourselves into. Well, look at this. Okay. We got somebody brand new in the mix that needs a little love and attention. And that person is, drum roll please. Brett's Gaming Channel. This Monday, I will be live with some Family Feud. Monday, I will be Steve Harvey. That's hilarious. You know why that's funny? It's because my last name is Harvey. I'm actually Tom Harvey all the time. So that's pretty funny. Here we go. And the channel on the main stage. Who's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? It's going to be Virtual Dinner Party. Live streams every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 p.m. Look at that. I am not connected with Virtual Dinner Party. Brand new in the mix. And he's at 865 on his way to 900. And then on the road to 1K. You are getting close, my friend. You are getting close. Let's take a look at the channel. First of all, I like the channel art. Kind of says this is what we do here. Virtual Dinner Party. And it's got pots and pans and ladles and all that kind of stuff. Says what you do. Live streams. Very nice. Look at this. A nice intro channel right there, which we're going to watch one of these here in a minute. And look at these. Live streams. Cloud Eggs. Never heard of Cloud Eggs. But there it is. Black bean. Mexican rice. All sorts of cool things on this channel here. All sorts of cool stuff. So what I'm going to do is drop a link in the stream. for virtual dinner party, ladies and gentlemen. Virtual dinner party. Virtual dinner party has 865. And how many people do we have in the mix right now? How many? We have 14 people in the mix. 22 thumbs up. Okay. Anybody who would care to share out the stream, that would be awesome. To Travel and Tour, thank you so much for coming into the mix, saying hello to everybody. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. I've just dropped a link in the stream for virtual dinner party. Right there. There's my link. And then there's virtual dinner party right above Connie Martos, who's still looking around. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Connie Martos. You know, the first time that I saw Connie Martos on her live stream, the first time I saw her, I thought to myself, I'm just a silly girl. That's what I thought to myself. I don't know what about her made me think that, but Connie Martos, when I saw you, I was just like, I'm just a silly girl. She has that effect on me. What can I say? I have no recollection of writing what I wrote on these cards. So I can't remember what I did yesterday. And I wrote these up like when I first started the channel. So that would have been when I first started live streaming, that was back in the October area. So I have really no idea what I'm about to read with some of these. That is so funny. Gavin Young, thank you so much for coming in. Ace Flaw One giving me the thumbs up. So virtual dinner party. Virtual dinner party. I'm going to drop another link and then we're going to connect up with virtual dinner party. Virtual dinner parties at 865. We're going to get virtual dinner party over to the next level of 870 tonight. I don't know. I'm not sure we have enough people in the mix to do much more than that right now, but we're going to at least get you to the next little level, 870. Let's do. And so I'm going to drop one more link. There you go, guys. There's a link for virtual dinner party right there, my friends. And so let's see what we can do for virtual dinner party. Let's go back here for a second and take a look at this one. Let's take a look. There it is. There he is. How to comment on YouTube live stream chat. I'm going to give this one a like. And there he is. How can you say no to that face? And it looks like he's got the perfect kitchen for putting out all sorts of kinds of cooking dishes and awesome meals that'll make you hungry. Selma Fernanda, thank you so much for coming in. Awesome to have you here in the mix tonight. Please go ahead and hit the old like button and then connect to the channel on the main stage there. Virtual dinner party. And he'll be sure to get back to anybody that goes over and helps out his channel as well. Virtual dinner party. And Allison Brooks, thank you so much for coming into the mix. You are wonderful. Thanks for being a hero in the mix and helping out virtual dinner party. Gavin Young, thank you so much for being here. Selma, awesome to have you here. This is an English stream, though. If you could speak in English, that would be awesome, because I do not know what all of this is saying. And so let's see here. I'm going to hit the old S word right here. We're just looking for 5 people to get them to 570 from 865. Who's going to be my heroes? All right. Just left a comment. Very nice kitchen there. Looks like a great place to show people how to make some delicious meals. And there he is right there, ladies and gentlemen. Virtual dinner party. Make sure to connect up with virtual dinner party, ladies and gentlemen. Spinning and winning slots with Blaine. Saying hello to Brett's gaming channel. Hello, hello. Spinning and winning. You are in the mix. Thank you so much for coming in. And to travel tour at virtual dinner party. We see travel. We see food. We are game. New friends and fellow travelers out here. Thank you so much to Travel and Tour for being a hero for the mix. My goodness. So we're looking to get from 865 to 870 for this fine new channel here in the mix. They are at 869. Have we hit it? 872. We have demolished your goal. Virtual dinner party. We shot for 5. We got 7. Couple of cushion for you for that. Look at that. Oh, Ranger 92308 Gaming. Look at that. Ranger 92308 Gaming shared ×2. Look at that. A stream so nice, he shared it twice. Ranger 92308 Gaming, thank you so much, my friend. Oh, my goodness. Spinning and winning, saying hello to Tommy Travels. Thank you so much for being here. Mr. Fulton Mraz, thank you for sharing out the stream and being a hero for the mix. And Ranger 92308 Gaming, thank you so much for being a hero for the mix. Virtual dinner party. I'm going to drop that link one more time. There might be a few more people that are not connected. Brett's Gaming Channel, you have to get going. You're tired. I totally understand that. I've been tired a lot this week, and I really appreciate you hanging out while you can. Brett's Gaming Channel, you are always welcome here in the mix. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, my goodness. And so that was some, let's keep that vibe going. I really liked that vibe. So let's do this one right here. I've got this feeling. Nice. I'm in a poppy mood tonight rather than blues. Ace Flaw 1. Hello there, Selma Fernanda. Roots Truths coming in. Roots Truths. Tommy. Roots Truths. That's much harder to say. That is much harder to say than Tommy. Seriously, try saying Roots Truths 3 times fast. It's not that easy. Roots Truths. I crack myself up. That is awesome. So congratulations, virtual dinner party. We cracked your goal. We got from 865 to 872. Our goal was 870, so we beat it by 2. Congratulations, my friend. That rocks. Thank you so much for being here and coming in. That's awesome. Brett's Gaming Channel, I will run you. Awesome. Thank you so much, Brett's Gaming Channel. Make sure to check him out. Monday night, he's going to be doing Family Feud. Make sure to get over there. It'll be 10 Eastern time. That will be 9 Central time. I'll just be getting off work at that time on Monday. So I'll maybe try to stop in for part of it when I get home, if you're still on. And then To Travel, saying hello to Roots Truths. Very nice. Tonight, we are playing Bag of Random Phrases. I have random phrases that I wrote down back in October of last year when I thought this game would be a fun idea. But I had nobody coming into my channel, and it didn't work at all. And so these are just random phrases that I wrote down that I have to just mix into random conversation here in the mix, and I have to say whatever is on that phrase. That's the object of it. Anybody brand new coming in, go ahead and make sure that you hit the old like button. We appreciate that. And let's see what else is all going on here. And anybody really brand new in the mix that's not connected with me, Tommy Travels, your host, make sure that you connect up with me. Tommy Travels, your host. Love to be having you as a regular member of the mix here tonight and see what we can do to kick some goals and take some names, as they say. Very good. Ace Flaw 1 still hanging around. And then who do we have? Eat, cook, and live it up. Smile. How are you? I am doing very well. Thank you so much for coming into the mix here tonight. So happy to have you here. I believe this is a brand new person in the mix. Make sure to hit like and make sure to connect with me, Tommy Travels, your host. Eat, cook, and live it up. Smile. That's a heck of a name right there. That's really tough to say 3 times fast. What's harder, Roots Truth or Eat, Cook, and Live It Up, Smile? What's tough? What's more difficult? We will find out right now. Roots Truth, Roots Truth, Roots Truth, Roots Truth, Roots Truth. Okay, maybe that's easier. Eat, cook, and live it up, smile. 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 Eat, cook, and live it up. Eat, cook, and live it up. Eat, cook, and live it up, smile. Eat, cook, and live it up, smile wins for the easier one to say. Eat, cook, and live it up, smile is saying, what did I walk into here? What kind of guy is this over here? Crazy person. That's right. It's Friday, so I'm giddy. I'm downright giddy. Eat, cook, and live it up. Smile, laughing out loud. Selma Fernanda. Hello, my friend. Very, very nice. Elaine giving a shout out to everyone. Thank you so much for sticking around here in the mix. We have Cher Jita. Hello, host. Hello to you as well, my friend. Thank you so much for coming in. And Cher giving everybody a big virtual hug, which is about the only kind of hug you can get these days, a virtual one from miles apart. But it was kind of nice. My best friend Alice, she shows up in some of my videos every once in a while. I've got one at the largest candy store in Minnesota, and she's basically the star of that video, which, by the way, if you've never seen the largest candy store in Minnesota, you should definitely check out that adventure on my channel, because that place is unlike any candy store you've ever seen. It's, in my opinion, the greatest candy store in the entire country. Until I run across one better, and I don't think I will, that's the best candy store in the country. But she was the star of that video. She's my best friend. We would get together. She's married and has a kid now and lives a ways away from me. But we usually would get together and play Farkle, which is a dice game, which is really fun. She used to live right upstairs from me. And we were basically best friends. And we used to see each other pretty much all the time. And then she moved out about, 45 minutes away from me. So we'd see each other once a week and get together and play Farkle. But now all this stuff is going on. That's not happening. They're on lockdown and all that stuff. And so yesterday I got to drive up there and brought a little care package up there. And we got to at least talk in person from 6 to 10 feet apart. And that was really nice. And yes, at the end, there was a virtual hug. That's what made me think of it. From yards away, probably 10 yards away. Nomadic hippie squeeze. Giving a nice little squeeze. Ace Flaw 1. Cher Jitta, hi there. Virtual hug back. Oh, this is so nice. Everybody giving virtual hugs. That is so nice. It's definitely a huge candy store. It really is. And I don't know if they change up the theme every single year, but the year we went there, it was superhero themed. So they had this giant Hulk in there. They had the Avengers, and they had a big, I don't know what I'm not into the, they had the Hulk, they had Superman and Batman and Robin, and the, I think they had an Iron Man there. And then you go into this other room, the dome part of the building. And then that was all like spaceship themed. So they had Star Trek and Star Wars stuff. They had an Enterprise hanging from the ceiling. They had the ceiling all painted in stars and absolutely cool. And then they've got every single kind of candy you'd ever want to think of, and all of them from when you were a kid, they have it there. If you liked Pez dispensers, they've got a whole assortment of Pez dispensers over there. Are you kidding? Did you like Pop Rocks? They've got tons of Pop Rocks, every single flavor. Anything you can think of, they've got it over there. And a lot of things you couldn't think of, they have it there too. And then they've got a soda collection, pop bottles, all sorts of different kinds of brands, not just your Coke and Pepsi and root beer and stuff. They've got all of these different kinds of weird flavors and huge selection. A lot of times people go there for the soda. And then they also make freshly baked pies. Oh my God, you could smell those pies that they were making. It was absolutely, holy cow, I saw those pies. People go there just for the pies too, because there's an apple orchard that makes apple pies, and then they make all sorts of different pies. They make them fresh out of the oven there. Place is the best candy store I've ever seen in my life. And I've been to a lot of candy stores on my adventures. Nothing ever comes close to that, except for one, which was Candytopia, but that was a pop-up attraction in the Mall of America. It's not there now. It made its way around the country. And that was more like candy art. All the art around was all made of candy. It was more of a photo op type of thing. And then they had a little candy store at the end, which was nothing compared to what they have in the Minnesota's largest candy store. So it was more of a photo op attraction than it was a candy store, really. But that place was the second coolest thing I've ever seen that was candy related. And so let's see here. What's the name of the candy store? It's called, and by the way, Allison Brooks, thank you so much for coming in. Allison Brooks, you are in the mix. It's called the largest candy store in Minnesota. It's one of my adventures. You'll be able to find it if you go to my videos, you'll be able to see it. It was like last, I don't know, it's a little over a year ago that I did that, I think, but it was really fun. Selma Fernanda, hello amigo, very nice. Mikey Palma is still hanging out. Share Jitta. What do we have? I'm getting behind on the comments. There's some people that I have not said hello to yet, like Pause in Effect. Thank you so much for coming into the mix tonight. You, my friend, are in the mix on this fine Friday evening. We're just chatting and having some fun, kicking some goals and taking some names. And look at that. Even before I saw that, happy Friday night. Right back at ya. I'm so glad it's Friday. Look at that. We have 22 people in the mix. Holy cow. Been there on Halloween and once on Christmas. Okay. Isn't it cool? It's a huge thing. And I think it's opening again this weekend. I'm not going to go down there. I saw an article in the paper. Well, not in the paper. I don't get a newspaper delivered to my place every day. No, not. But in the online, somebody sent me an article from a paper saying that it might be opening this weekend. And so I think I might go back down there, though, for a new adventure this year, too. That place is just awesome. Just to see what it looks like now, because that was a couple years ago that I went there. And so it'll be interesting to see what it's like now in there, if it's a different theme or what it is. And then Nomadic Hippie saying hello to Pause in Effect. Nomadic Hippie, the first and only super chatter of the evening. Thank you so much for the awesome super chat donation. Nomadic Hippie, a very good friend of mine, ladies and gentlemen. He also has members on his family as well. So make sure you go over and join his fine family. He does live streams every Saturday. It's about 5 o'clock Central Time, 6 o'clock Eastern Time. And he just has a really fun live stream too. And comes up with different things to talk about. And will bring people up on his StreamYard to say hello and promote their channel. And really does a great job over there. And then puts out great content as well. So if you're not friends with Nomadic Hippie, if you don't recognize that guy, well, what are you waiting for? He has my highest Tommy Travels recommendation. along with Killer Whale channels and Roots Truths. I might start introducing Roots Truths like that. Roots Truths. Oh my goodness. To Travel and Tour. Eat, cook, and live it up. Smile. Holy smokes, your channel is food paradise. Watching a delicious curry chicken recipe of yours. New friends over here. Now, see, that gets a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you leave a comment for somebody. That is so much nicer to read than done to you. Heart with the finger emoji. Let's grow. The way I said that reminds me of back in the day. I don't hear these commercials anymore, but you used to hear them a lot because you'd hear them on the radio all the time. And they used to go something like this. Race fans, hot butter. St. Paul Civic Center presents Minnesota Nationals. Come and check out Bigfoot for the monster truck competition of the century. Race fans. I don't know what made me think of that. I think I said something that kind of brought that out in my voice, and I'm like, oh my goodness. That is crazy. And sometimes when I'd be listening to the old radio, I'd hear right on the commercial, it would say, life is like a box of chocolates. I guess that must have been a Forrest Gump commercial I heard on the radio back then. These are kind of working out with the way I'm setting it up. Kind of is working out pretty well, actually. It's totally random. I have no idea what I'm about to read when I set these things up, so it's kind of working good. Very movie guy like. Movie phone guy. That's right, movie phone. What did he say? I used to call movie phone all the time. Welcome to movie phone. Oh yeah. Welcome to movie phone. For Forrest Gump, press 1. For Nomadic Hippie, press 2. For Greg Manley, press 3. For Chrysler Imperial H, press 4. Chrysler Imperial H, playing at Regal Cinema, Egan Cinema 16. Playing at 2 o'clock, 2:30, 4:30, 6 o'clock, 7:30, 9 o'clock. Chrysler Imperial H, a wonderful movie about Chrysler Imperial H's. Check it out now at a theater near you. For additional showtimes or movies, press 2 now. There we go. A movie phone impression. You didn't think you'd come into the stream and see a movie impression today, a movie phone guy, but there you go. Bezos Travels. Hello, Tommy. Hello to you as well. Thank you so much for coming into the mix tonight. We are so happy to have you here on this fine Friday evening. Oh my goodness. To Travel and Tour. Elaine Onopia, we just answered your love. Nice meeting you today. Look at that. I'm not even putting anybody on the main stage right now, and you guys are just mixing it up here in the mix, and that's great to see. And look at that. Killer Whale Channel still hanging out here in the mix, ladies and gentlemen. Killer Whale Channels. The very first person listed as a member of the mix is right there. And you too can go over and check out Killer Whale and be a member of his channel as well. And Expedition Greg was a member that was in here as well. Thank you so much. Killer Whale Channel saying hello to Travel and Tour. That is very nice. Nomadic Hippie. Giving the round of applause. Chrysler, I don't do vegan. Just kidding. Mikey Palmas, 2 Traveling Tour on the way to you, my friend. Very nice. People are winning friends and influencing people. 2 Traveling Tour. They're out here to make it. To win friends and influence people over here. If you're not connected with 2 Traveling Tour, I had them on the main stage not too long ago. A wonderful channel. Picked up some people for them, and they are a great channel. I went into their live stream. They do a really nice live stream as well. And so you're going to want to make sure, if you're not connected with 2 Traveling Tour, to get connected with them. Also, just for anybody, I mentioned this earlier, but if you become a member of the mix, I've got a lot of folks from the RV community in here, and by joining, you get access to custom emojis. And I just got unlocked a new one, and that is an RV. That was a request from the other day, and now I have an RV as one of the emojis. And it's not just any RV; it's an RV with flames going down the side. So that is pretty sweet. And so I think Ranger already used it once. He put every emoji in there. Oh, my goodness. And Nomadic Hippie. Well, good sir, at all the room. I'm off to bed. Have a long drive tomorrow. We'll go through the replay and read comments tomorrow. Nomadic Hippie, thank you so much for coming into the mix. You are absolutely awesome. You are welcome here anytime, and I so appreciate your support. You have a great night, have a great sleep, and a great drive tomorrow, my friend. Stay safe out there, and I will see you. I'll probably see you in your stream tomorrow if I'm not out on an adventure. So I will see you then. I'm sure I'll talk to you soon, my friend. And there's Ranger 92308 Gaming putting out all the old emojis right there that are available. 2 Traveling Tour, thanks for yet another shout out, Tommy Travels. You are so welcome. Glad to have you here. And here, Chrysler saying goodnight to Nomadic Hippie. Gavin Young says he's buffering, but I don't feel like I'm buffering. I'm looking at the YouTube side and it's not buffering over here, so I wonder if maybe it's on your end somehow. Nomadic Hippie, peace. Peace. Absolutely. And Gavin Young is cruising out as well. Gavin Young, thanks so much for stopping in here in the mix tonight. So glad to have you in. One thing I want to say in parting for you, Gavin Young, just this is some word of advice that my father gave me a long time ago, back in the day. He said, Tommy Travels, he said, I don't know what this even means. I don't think that's supposed to be in there. That's nothing. That got in there by mistake. Let's try this again. He said to me, in parting words of advice, he said, I have poison ivy on my privates. I said, Dad, that is way too much sharing. I did not need to know that. I don't know why he even told me that. But he did for some reason. Oh my goodness. This is fun. Chrysler, you're not buffering on my end either. And I should not be buffering because I'm plugged straight into my computer from my modem. There is no Wi-Fi going on here. So I should really not be buffering. Gavin Young, LOL, Tommy, good night, buddy. Thanks for the laugh. Absolutely. You have a great night. And you are always welcome here in the mix. Our tour does it all. Thank you so much for being here in the mix. I did too in high school. LOL. That must have been highly uncomfortable. Oh my goodness. I would hate that. That would not be fun. I never have actually had poison ivy. Probably because I was never big into woods and camping and that kind of stuff. I pretty much stayed away from areas that I could get poison ivy. But I remember kids coming to school and you could see them with calamine lotion all over their arms and on their face and everywhere. That looked terrible. I would not like that. Roots Truths hanging around still. Roots Truths, Roots Truths, Roots Truths. Actually, I'm getting kind of better at saying that. Oh my goodness. 17 people here in the mix tonight. 17 people on this Friday night with 29 thumbs up. We are one away from 30 thumbs up. Is there another thumbs up out there somewhere? I know for some reason when I see thumbs up, everybody in the stream seems to see one more than I do. So everyone probably thinks we're already at 30. But in my book, I see 29. So in my book, we're at 29. So if we could get one more thumbs up, that would be sweet. If anybody's out there that hasn't hit it, get it done. Let's get that number 30. Oh my gosh, Chrysler. You actually did have a friend that had poison oak on his private parts. Oh my goodness. That would not be fun. I couldn't imagine that. Life is tough as it is. I couldn't imagine having that issue to go along with everything else. Stuck in traffic. You can't even itch that if you're in your car in traffic and you got a scratch down there because you have poison ivy or poison oak down there. And people only can see from, I got to get rid of this. And people can only see from like here up in the car, sitting in the car, and you're itching. You'd be getting a lot of strange looks over there. People would be like, what is he doing? That is disgusting. Oh, there'd be people calling 911. Oh, this guy's doing terrible things in traffic. Pay attention to the road. And you're like, oh, that feels so much better. That feels so much better. Oh my gosh. I crack me up sometimes. More than I crack up anybody else, probably. Oh my goodness. Nathan T just blogged this. You, my friend, are in the mix. Thank you so much for coming in. So happy to have you here. And Faith Family Share. Hello there. Thank you so much for coming in the mix. So glad to have you here. Oh my goodness. On this fine Friday evening, to Travel and Tour. Greg Manley just noticed he paid us a visit. Going to have to look over at your place. Look at that. To Travel and Tour, winning friends and influencing people here in the mix. So glad to have that. And Chrysler Imperial H saying hello to Nathan T. Just blogged this. And Nathan T. just blogged this saying hello to Chrysler. And Selma Fernandez saying hello to her friends. Very nice to have you here, Selma Fernanda. You, my friend, are in the mix. And we have 16 people in the mix. We have 32 thumbs up. We hit our 32. We hit 30 that we were trying to hit. Thank you guys for hitting the old thumbs up button on your way into the mix here tonight. I definitely appreciate that. This has been an awesome stream so far. We have had Nomadic Hippie come in and give us an awesome super chat donation tonight. Thank you so much for that, Nomadic Hippie. And we've had some cool members of the mix come in, like Nomadic Hippie. And Killer Whale Channels came in as a member of the mix tonight. And then also Expedition Greg was in here as a member of the mix tonight. We're up to 11 members in the mix, and we're all very happy to have that. No, Ranger 9308 Gaming was in the mix as a member as well. If you'd like to be a member, there's a join button right down there, or hit the $sign, and it says join is one of the options now. You can find out more about that. Let's see here. How yards been, Tommy? Yeah, not yards. I've been great. Nathan T just blogged this. Thank you so much. I've been doing good. Today is Friday. It's been these weeks have been going by kind of slow lately, but this one was a little bit better. But I'm just happy to be on Friday night. That's all I can say. Roots Truths just hit 1K. Oh my goodness. Roots Truths, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a big congratulations for Roots Truths. In fact, let's mix out of this song right now. Let's mix out of that. And then let's go here for a moment. Roots Truths. Roots Truths, you are now at 1K. And there's something that I like to say to anybody who just hits 1K. If I can be serious here for just a moment. Whenever I see somebody hit 1K, and I remember when I hit 1K, and it's kind of a big deal. It really is, because it's a huge hurdle in your life to be able to hit that level. And so I just want to say to you, did you fart? That's what I like to say to anybody who hits 1K. Roots Truths, did you fart? I know it was you. But beyond that, my awesome words of wisdom on that, I want to do a little celebration for you. And this is a song that goes way back in Tommy Treble's history. When we would hit an awesome goal for somebody, we would do a celebration song. And that celebration song was my favorite song to play here in the mix. And tonight, we are going to play it for you for hitting 1K. It's a celebration time, you guys. It is Respectinize. If you've heard the Tommy Travels theme song, this is the song that it is, Respectinize. It's my favorite. Roots Truths, I'm at $9.99. Well, how did you get to $9.99? I thought you were at 1K. Roots Truths, let's find out if it says, ooh, it says $9.99. Oh, we're going to hit 1K right now. Do the old record scratch. We're going to quit this for a second. We need one person for Roots Truths. No. Okay, I just dropped a link for Roots Truths. We're not playing any music. We're not doing anything until we see that number hit 1K, ladies and gentlemen. 1K. There it is. 1K. Congratulations, Roots Truths. You are at 1K. You must have lost something there. But it's yet another channel we've gotten to 1K. But anybody else who is not connected with Roots Truths, please go ahead and do it. Mikey Palms is going to be a hero. And you were, Mikey Palmer. Thank you so much for being a hero for the mix. That is awesome. Done and done. Amy McFarland and the Off the Grid Impact. Thank you so much for being here in the mix tonight. I haven't even said hello to you, I don't think. Amy McFarland, the Off Grid Impact, was a hero as well. And FM family, just check it out. Holy cow, Roots Truths, you're getting a little cushion for your 1K on top of it. Thank you guys so much. Chrysler, I had that happen a couple of times right after I hit the 1K. It's dropped down to 9.99 and go back to 1K. Yeah. So we're going to try to get a little cushion. Anybody who's not connected with Roots Truths, go over there right now. Let's give some cushion for Roots Truths. Holy cow, that is awesome. And thank you to Amy McFarland, Off the Grid Empath, and thank you so much. They were the one. Connie Martos, good night, host. Connie Martos, thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. I'm so glad you hung out here while you could. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate that so much. And now, I'll be in your stream eventually, too. Again, I think I was in there last week for a little bit. But thank you so much, Really means a lot that you stop in and say hello for the time that you can. And Connie Martos, you are always welcome here in the mix. And so now back to the celebration. No, hang on. Hang on. We're going to start this all over. We're not going to start in mid-celebration. There we go. Right from the beginning, ladies and gentlemen, Roots Truths is at 1K. Congratulations, Roots Truths. Congratulations. Visos Travels went down to 297. And they were at 300. All right, Visos Travels. Here's also a link for Visos Travels. Visos Travels right there, you guys. There's a link for Visos Travels. Go over and check them out too. As long as we're celebrating 1K for Roots Truths, we may as well hit another goal while we're at it. If you're not connected with Visos Travels, go over there and be a hero for them as well. And you know what? I'm not even connected with them. So what am I doing? Roots Truths, congratulations. Amy McFarland, Off the Grid Empath, thank you so much for being a hero. And Mikey Palmas, thank you so much for being a hero. Coming over and visiting Greg Manley, winning friends and influencing people. FMFM, just check them out. Check them out. Killer Whale Channels, we hit the 1K in Tommy's mix. That's right, you did, right here in the mix. I will tell my mom tomorrow. That's awesome. I'm so happy for her. That's a great accomplishment. And I think we got her a few for the cushion. So I think it's going to stick there. I think it's going to stick. And Paranormal Voices saying hello to Two Travel. Oh my goodness. And Paranormal Voices saying hello to Nathan T. Just vlogged this. Here is Visos Travels, ladies and gentlemen. Right here. That's Visos Travels. I thought I connected with this channel already. How am I not connected? We're going to hit the old S word right here. Visos Travel. I like that intro right there with the plane. Very, very nice. And look at that. Visos Travel. You are now at 300. Very nice. Anybody that's not connected with Visos Travels, please do it. I just dropped the link in the stream. And look at that. It's a sculpture garden right there. Beautiful sunset on the beach. I think I'm going to like this guy. I do very similar kind of stuff. Visos Travel, if you're not connected with me, you should definitely connect too. Very cool. I don't know what that is. Look at that. Thanksgiving. That looks good. That looks good. Woo! That is some cool stuff right there. Let's get back to some music, shall we? I bet you think that I should calm down. What a cool looking channel this is, you guys. Oh man. That would be relaxing. You can do some cool stuff on here. Mini golf. I've got some mini golf stuff. Whoa, look at that. Holy cow. That is awesome. I'm sorry, I'm entranced by this. I'm going to drop another link here. Before I'm doing this thing, I should probably ask you all the questions. You There's another link for Visos Travels. Visos Travel. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and leave a comment here.
We should take it slow. Work things out so you don't let me go. When I come real close, I don't wanna get hurt, 'cause I'm not ready. In my heart.
All right. Looks like you go to some amazing places, and I love the way you put this together. Well done. Visos Travel. Very nicely done, my friend. $298, and where they are now, $302, ladies and gentlemen. We got you to the 300 and a couple for the cushion. There you go. Visos, I'm connected with you for sure. Awesome. Very good. We got you over your goal there. You are so welcome, my friend. Glad to help you out. Paranormal Voices. Been to you also, Mikey Palmas. Very good. Paranormal Voices. I had to dodge a few spirits, but I made it to your haunted house where I stole something red and put something gray in its place. Very nicely said. I like that. You remind me of another channel that comes in here. I know her best by Angela Loves Killer Whales. But now she's like Orcas Need Love 2 or something like that. She changed her name a few times, but she does cool little poems like that whenever she connects or visits somebody's place. She does that. That's awesome. I like the way you do that. I wish more people would follow that lead rather than done to you. Chrysler Imperial H, Visos Travels. I just left some maps on your doorstep. There you go. See? That's so much better than done to you. And so now we're going to stop this. Congratulations on Visos Travels for hitting your goal. Congratulations again to Roots Trues for hitting 1K tonight in the mix. That is so awesome. And let's see what else we have going on here. Let's see what else we have. I think we need to go to some more music here. So we're going to go to, let's just try this. It won't go away. There we go. Killer Whale Channels dropping all the emojis. That RV with the flames, that's looking pretty cool, I think. I'm liking that. It took me forever to find that. That took me forever to find it, but I like it a lot. That really turned out well. I think my next one, when I unlock another one, it's going to be, I'm going to try to get a rocket if I can. Or a train. If I unlock two, it'll be a rocket and a train. And so let's see here. What else do we have coming on? Roots Trues. Tommy, wouldn't it be great if everyone came in just one away from 1K? Yes, it would be great. That would be awesome. And I got another channel to 1K because I was not connected with them. That's how we do it here in the mix. We get people to 1K. That's right. All you have to do is get to $9.99, and we'll get you to 1K. Wouldn't that be sweet, though, if you had enough people coming into your mix where somebody could start off as a brand new YouTube person, just brand new coming in, and then you could say, hey, look, this person has three members in their channel. 3. Let's go ahead and get them to 1K, shall we? And then within a few minutes, they're at 1K all of a sudden. I wonder how many. You'd probably have to have. Oh, gosh. You'd literally have to have 4,000 or 5,000 people in your chat. And I've never seen a chat with that many people unless it was some kind of a national coverage thing of some big, huge deal. And who have I not? I feel like I'm missing somebody that I haven't said hello to. Josette Ali, thank you so much for coming in. Josette Ali, thank you so much for coming into the mix tonight on this fine Friday evening. We're just kicking some goals and taking some names. We got Ruth Cruz all the way to 1K tonight. That's right. We picked up one person. Actually, I think we got Ruth Cruz a few more though too. She's probably at like 1,004 right now, which is good because if a few back off, you'll still be on there. You'll still be on it, which would be nice. I want to shout out once again Nomadic Hippie for the super chat of the evening. That rocks. Thank you so much. And Greg Manley's still hanging around. Greg Manley, thank you so much for hanging around. Ruth Cruz, yes, you did get me a few. Nice. Glad to hear that. A few for the mix. Okay, let's see here. Well, I kind of like this song. Nice. This has been such a fun night here in the mix, and I'm kind of liking this bag of random phrases. Maybe I'll have to write some more. Chrysler Imperial H with the eyes in the stream, and Selma Fernanda, thank you so much for being here. And Ruth Cruz is going to go check out Visos Travel on the way, and you should. That's a great channel over there, as we just found out. Goes to a lot of awesome places. Looks like some cool adventures happen over there in that channel. You know, when I saw Visos Travel, I'm Tommy Travels. It screws me up then when somebody is Travel. I hate it when people mess that up on my name. It's Tommy Travel, but it's Tommy Travels. Or they'll say Tommy's Travels. It's Tommy Travels. So I'm going to work on that Visos Travel. So in a way of apology, Visos Travel, this is what I like to say whenever I'm in the awkward situation where I need to apologize to somebody. I like to look them right in the eye. And I like to say, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. That is what I say. People look at me weird. They say, why don't you just apologize? If that's what you want to do, just apologize. But I say, no. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. And if Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? I suppose as many pickled peppers as Peter Piper could pick if Peter Piper could pick pickled peppers. Oh, my goodness. I started off weird tonight, and I'm ending off weird tonight. It's just weird all the way around here in the mix this fine evening. But this has been a fun night. It looks like we are headed into wind down mode. We have hit some goals. We've taken some names. Nathan T just vlogged this laughing out loud. How many peppers did Peter Piper pick? Chrysler says, I already answered that. As many pickled peppers as Peter Piper could pick if Peter Piper could pick pickled peppers. That's like, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? As much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Greg Manley is saying hello to Nathan T. Just vlogged this. Just vlogged this. Nathan T. just vlogged this. That's like how much a wood. Yep, I just said that too. You guys are right a step behind me. It is just like that. That's funny. And we have 34 thumbs up. Is there one person in here that has not hit the old thumbs up that can get us all the way to 35? 35 thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. We're just getting off to a wonderful, wonderful time here tonight. Here we go. Here we go. By the way, for the people still remaining in here, which I know the ones that remain in during this period of time when we're in wind down mode, you know, when in the beginning we can get way up over 20, and then in wind down mode it's more chill, more relaxed kind of a vibe. But they're the people that are the really, really, you know, hardcore supporters of Tommy Travels and the mix. And got a cool adventure coming out tomorrow. I was down at this place called Mill Ruins Park in Minneapolis. It's over 100 years ago, back in the 1859 to the 1900s. There was, if you had flour in your home, it was probably milled right here in Minneapolis. And in the 1960s, all of them were pretty much torn down and buried because the power that they were using was from the Mississippi. And then once technology advanced and they didn't need to use water to power these kinds of places, mills popped up all over the place. And then these were no longer the king of the road. And so they got demolished and buried. And then there was going to be a road built through there. And an archaeologist came through and said, hey, I wonder what's down there. Before we just build a road through here, let's check it out. And then they uncovered these old mills that are still remaining, and they've got this ruined site down there. It's really, really fun. So a little different than what I've been doing, like sculpture gardens and waterfalls, although this involves waterfalls as well. So I shouldn't say I don't do waterfalls, but this is one of my favorite adventures that I've gone on in a while here, while all this stuff has been going on and museums are closed. This was like, wow, this was a cool adventure that I would go on whether museums were open or closed. I was really glad to be able to do this one. That comes out tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock in the morning. So if you have a chance, check it out, because I really had fun making it and got to see some really cool stuff down there. And that's about all I have to say about that. Oh my goodness. To travel. Okay, I like reading these. See, here's the thing. If you do well enough in letting people know, Nathan T, I was writing it just as you said it. I quit and said, "Yup." We're on the same wavelength right there. Sometimes if you get good enough at writing comments to tell people you visited their channel, I highlight them. And so here's one. Got lost in the necropolis of Giza on your channel. Found a secret red button. I couldn't help myself and pushed it. See, that's the way you do it right there. That's a good example. So refreshing. Way better than done to you. Come to me. Return the love. Heart with the finger emoji. LOL, Raphael, Visos Travel. Nice. Let's go. I'm kind of liking this over the blues music tonight. I'm more in a up vibe than a blues vibe. And look at that. We hit the 35 thumbs up. 35 thumbs up in wind down mode. That is not too shabby. Thank you guys for all the support here tonight. Glad to have everybody here. Two Traveling Tour, picking up some people and their family, winning friends, and influencing people, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you've been through. Why you got scars. Since you walked in the door.
Found an Egyptian mummy, and I had to chase it to a red marker. Nathan T, I just go to a channel and watch in full and leave a comment about the video. I don't write anything in anybody's stream no more. That's just me. That's cool. And I don't mind if somebody doesn't write something in the stream. It's just that if they do write something in the stream, I would like it to be more like something like what Visos Travel is doing rather than all this done to you stuff that I see all the time. Connected. We're connected. Done. And you're right. You're doing it the right way. So I have mad respect for that. And I don't, honestly, I don't mind if somebody leaves a comment in the stream or not. I usually don't myself, but sometimes I will. So I could go either way on that. But I'm more the type of person that if I do leave a comment, it's going to be something pertinent to what they have going on rather than. So I can't say I disagree with you, Nathan T. But I can say if someone's going to comment, I'd rather see stuff like this than some of the other stuff that I see. That is for sure. That is for sure. So anybody have anything fun coming up here this weekend that they're going to be doing? Anything cool to talk about now that we're in wind down mode? If not, that's okay. We can kind of wrap this up. This has been a successful live stream here on Tommy Travels. So always great to have people in. It was great to see everybody. Going to listen to the end of this song, I think. And then we're going to start the last song of the night, most likely. To Travel, new video coming tomorrow about snorkeling in Jamaica. Nice. You know, oh my goodness. Just as I start talking about wrapping things up, look at who comes rolling in. That's so weird. And I was just going to say, sometimes I just mention wrapping things up and then something happens. To Travel and Tour. And it's so weird. Look at this. New video coming out tomorrow about snorkeling in Jamaica. The only country that I've been to outside of America is Jamaica. Look at that. And that was in Montego Bay, Jamaica. And it was an awesome place. Got to swim in the Atlantic Ocean and stay at a really nice resort. And then right after that comment, as I was just going to talk about that, TR News and Reviews, ladies and gentlemen. Saying hello to everybody. TR News and Reviews. That is TR's other channel that does. Guess what he does over there? He does news and reviews. It's not so much of a grow channel as his other one, although there is some of that can happen on occasion, but it's mostly about news going on and helping people, talk about things going on for the day. Very, very cool second channel that he has, and it's growing exponentially, which is what we like to see. TR News and Reviews. And I'm a huge fan of TR and TR News and Reviews. If you're not connected with either of those, please make sure that you correct that mistake immediately. So if there's anybody not connected with TR News and Reviews, please go over and connect right now. Right now. To Travel and Tour. Hello, TR News and Reviews. I doubt that there's anybody in here that is not connected with TR. I don't think. We're down to 9 people in the mix. So highly doubt. Highly doubt. And TR, he's one of those channels on right there. Killer Whale Channels, Nomadic Hippie, The TR Show. That's his other channel. And SF Rose. 2 awesome members of the mix right there. Getting their due shout out every single stream. Whether they're here or not, they are shouted out there on the screen. Plus, they're shouted out on my channel as well as a membership perk. So great to see you. So glad you came in. Thank you so much, my friend. Great to see you on this fine Friday night. And TR, your show last night that you did was absolutely amazing. I watched that. That was some story. That was absolutely something. If anybody didn't see TR's live last night, oh my goodness, that was really something. And at the end, when everybody was coming in to say hello and offer support and everything like that, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. I was a little misty, tearing up a little bit. It was really something, and you handled it really well, and especially when it came to some of the mental health issues that she was going through at that time, and recently, I think you handled that beautifully as well. So great job to you. You know, it's tough when a topic like that comes up with somebody on your live stream. It's really important the way you handle it, and you know, you're not a doctor, you're not. You're not a psychologist or a therapist, but sometimes in that job you have to kind of turn into one as much as you can. And I think you handled that really well. So major props out to you, my friend. Major props out. That was so heart-wrenching. It was, Chrysler. It really was. Bezos Travels, TR News and Reviews. You got me with the 007 music. It was hard not to push the red button, give up button. Bezos Travel was not connected to TR News and Reviews and is. I'm so glad to get somebody for your family for a change, my friend. Oh, my goodness. So if nobody knows what I'm talking about, there's a gal out there in the YouTube universe named Chanel Adams, and she's gone through a major stuff in her life. She was a corrections officer, and she got brutally beaten, and nothing really happened to the guy that did it. And she's been suffering ever since. And she kind of went through her story and all the stuff that happened. I'm not going to get too far into it because I don't want to get that far into it. But if you go to the TR show, you'll be able to see a replay of it. It was really something. If you want to see somebody, like if you think you have issues going on in your life, you probably do. But if you listen to her story, you're really going to be able to see, you know, if she can overcome the things that she has overcome in her life, if she can still be here and with everything that's been put on her back, and she can still go up there and talk about it and say, I'm still here. It's very motivational and inspirational. And then at the end, the prayers and the songs and everything that went on, it was absolutely amazing. And so who else do we have coming in here? Cher Jitta, thank you so much for coming in. So awesome to have you here. You are in the mix here on this very fine Friday evening. And oh my goodness, we have Gaia Green coming in saying hello to everybody. Thank you so much for coming into the mix, my friend. We're just on a Friday night. I was just going into wrap-up mode, and now we're picking up steam a little bit here. So I think I'm going to keep things going for a little bit longer. Gaia Green, am I in the mix? Well, what do you know? Gaia Green, you are in the mix. Indeed, you are. And oh my goodness, be still my heart. Look who it is, all the way from Australia. Miss Stephanie. Oh my goodness. You, my friend, are in the mix all the way from Australia. Anybody who's not connected with Miss Stephanie, You have to connect with Miss Stephanie. She's on the road to 1K as well. You might even be at 1K as far as I know. Let me see. I haven't seen you for a little while. We only have 10 people in the mix, but I'm going to give you a little shout out anyway. Where are you here? There you are. Okay, I'm going to kick out it. Hey, guess what? We got Roots Trues to 1K tonight in the mix. Roots Trues. Congratulations to Roots Trues. She was at $9.99 and we somehow pulled together and got her to 1K. That's right. I'm a hero. I'm a celebrity. I don't have time for autographs, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just a regular person. I'm just a regular person, you guys. Don't treat me any different. I don't need celebrity status, even though I got Roots Truths to 1K. You know what? It's what anybody else would have done, except I did it. Oh my gosh. Miss Stephanie, so good to have you in the mix. I am doing very well. How about yourself? It's been a while. Miss Stephanie's at 929 right now. 929. Look at that. On the road to 1K. Miss Stephanie saying hello to Amy. TR News and Reviews saying hello to Gaia. Bleh. I've been talking too much. Gaia Green. That's what I'm trying to say. Alrighty. If anybody isn't connected with Miss Stephanie, you definitely should be. Holy cow. We're just going to put her up here for a minute. I'm not going to set necessarily a goal, but I just want everybody to be connected with Miss Stephanie. Haven't seen you for a while. I'm so glad to have you in here in the mix tonight. Look at that. She's at 929. Let's get that up over the 930 at least somewhere. She does awesome live music. Oh my gosh. Okay. I thought that was... Yeah, it is. You went for almost 4 hours with live music 3 weeks ago. Holy cow. I think I've had a stream approach 4 hours, but not for a while. There is Miss Stephanie right there. I've got a link dropped for her. If you're not connected with Miss Stephanie, she's all the way from Australia. She's a great singer and songwriter. She does a Thriller, yes. Visa's Travel. Click on Thriller. Yeah, she does a good version of that and all sorts of other original songs and original compositions of some cover songs. She's just really fun. And her live streams are really fun as well. My goodness. So great to have Miss Stephanie here in the mix. And then who else? So anybody that's not connected, please go ahead and click the old link. I'm just giving her a little bit of a stage time here. Miss Stephanie, thanks so much. Be so awesome. Is that the one I was looking at? Okay, there we go. And thanks, Tommy. You are always so supportive. I appreciate it. You are so welcome. Glad to have you here in the mix. And Xtina Grubbs. Holy cow, Xtina Grubbs. Thank you so much for coming in. Glad to have you here. TR News and Reviews. Visa's Travel. My number remained the same after you did. That's not cool. And Kathy's Outdoor Adventures coming rolling in here in the mix. Boy, we had just dropped down to like 8 people or so in the mix, and I thought, maybe it's time. I just sounded like Kermit the Frog there. Kermit the Frog. Sesame Street Live. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions and only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. Yeah, it's all right. That stuff happens. It's cool here. Greg Manley, TR. I just click on your name and it not your page. You know what? If you're using that Chrome extension app, that does happen. That does happen. Sometimes you just have to go and type in the person's name and go over there. Sometimes I'll click on a name, it'll bring up somebody else's channel, or sometimes it'll bring up their channel plus 5 other channels. Or very rarely will it pull up just the channel I'm looking for. Xtina Grubbs and Kathy's Outdoor Adventures, another fine person, wonderful gal that does awesome adventures. Thank you so much for coming in to the mix. Saying hello to Miss Stephanie. Those are 2 fast friends here in the mix. Always glad to have them. And look at this. We have another person that leaves comments that are so much better than a cut above all the people that say, done to you, return the love, connected, family. We got Miss Stephanie, traveled down under and thought I stepped on a rock. Turns out it was a magical red button that turned gray after I stepped on it. Very nice. Now that's the way you leave a comment. Well done. And look at that, Miss Stephanie's at 9:30. We picked up a whole one, just like we did for Ruth's Cruise. When you get to $9.99, Miss Stephanie, you make sure you give me a call. You make sure you come over here, and I'll get you that one person to 1K, just like I did for Ruth's Cruise. Oh my goodness, look who else came following in. Look who else. I gotta get there. Information Man Show. Thank you so much for coming in. So glad to have you here, my friend. And then right there, another member in the mix. Whoops. Another member in the mix, ladies and gentlemen. It's SF Rose. You are in the mix. Putting in some mix emojis as well. SF Rose, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, show some love to SF Rose. I love new members coming in. Thank you so much. Look at the name. Shout it out right there. SF Rose going by on the screen. Oh, as well as Amy Knievel, who's right here. Amy Knievel. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness gracious. Amy Knievel, thank you so much for coming in. You are in the mix. If you see any of these names ever that are scrolling down the bottom of the screen, they may be showing up in green in the chat. Their links can be dropped at any time in the mix. Also, they are good channels to get to know because that means they are members and they are awesome. They are also all featured on my Tommy Travels channel page as members as well. And so make sure that you show them all some love. Although most of you already have. Because I know most of you from over at TR. So Greg Manley saying hello to SF Rose. And Xtina Grubb saying hello to SF Rose. Nathan T, hello TR and SF and Greg. My goodness, look at who's all here. My gosh, it's a whole room full of celebrities we have. And we had Killer Whale here earlier. Expedition Greg has been in here. My goodness, I feel blessed. Hashtag blessed. Let's see here. Xtina Grubb saying hello to Greg Manley. And if you are brand new in the mix, feel free to go ahead and connect up with me. Tommy Travels, your host. Be very, very glad to have you here in the mix on a regular basis. My goodness. Information Man Show. I'm really glad to have you here in the mix as well. And Kathy's Outdoor Adventures, 16 in the room. Absolutely. And Miss Stephanie connecting up with Two Travel and Tour. Two Travel and Tour, by the way, is an awesome channel. They were in here in the mix not too long ago, and we highlighted on, got some goals for them. If you're not connected with Two Travel and Tours, you definitely should be. They are awesome as well. And SF Rose, Amy Knievel. Yes, it's great to see you. Absolutely. Holy cow. Greg Manley, TR, SF Rose, Amy Knievel. Doggy. Miss Stephanie, Kathy's Outdoor Adventures. Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? We are playing Random Bag of Phrases tonight. And basically what that means is there are random phrases that I have mixed up here in this bag. I've mixed them up. And they have random sayings on it. I've written these down. Back in October. So I have no recollection of what is written on these. But every once in a while I have to pull them out and read whatever's on the thing as I work it into the conversation tonight. So that's what we've been doing. And so far they've been working out pretty cool. And look at this. We have 17 people in the mix tonight. I've got a feeling that either TR or SF Rose or both have shared out this stream in some way, shape, or form. And thank you so much for being heroes for the mix. You know, if there's one thing that I love about TR Nairi X is he's always one to give people that are, you know, channels that are trying to grow, trying to go and grow all the time. He'll step up and give them some good advice for their channels, you know. And I remember one time I was talking with TR, and he looked me right in the eye and told me something I will never forget. I'll never forget it. He just looked at me and he said, I'm not as think as you drunk I am. I was like, well, that's good to know, TR. That is really good to know. He is not as think as I drunk he am. He said, I am not as think as you drunk I am. Words to live by right there. I don't know. Maybe you should put that on a t-shirt or something. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. This has been a fun little game. It didn't work out when I first tried that. But it's working out a little bit better. Gaia Grimm, I remember that one. Yes, they do that on Whose Line Is It Anyway? They do something like that. And I thought, I'm going to kind of copy that. Oh my goodness. This has been one heck of a night. Everybody's laughing out loud, liking that. Xtina Grubb still here in the mix. Anybody who hasn't hit the old like button, we're kind of in wind down here in the mix. If you're not connected with any of the channels that are rolling across the screen there, SF Rose or TR, please make sure that you do get connected with them. Miss Stephanie, any of the people, Amy Knievel, everybody here is an awesome channel here tonight. I just can't believe it. I just feel so blessed. I was telling my best friend about it. I remember just the other day I was saying, how many cool people I've met by doing these live streams and starting off the mix. I didn't know what kind of an adventure I was getting myself into. I remember just starting off and talking to somebody who might tune in later for the first 20 minutes of my first live stream. Then one person from my work came in and they chatted with me for a few minutes and then they left, and the whole stream was about a half hour long. And I said, okay, well, I did my very first stream, and I'm going to do it again, even though nobody showed up except one person from work. That's a starting point. And then I just kept going live, and then all of a sudden this little audience and community started to build, and my gosh, and here we are today. All this support and love, 11 members of the mix already. We got an awesome super chat donation from Nomadic Hippie, an awesome person, awesome community that we have here. And, anybody, that's trying to build their channel as well and thinks about quitting sometimes, I totally understand where you're at, because it can be an up and down business. There are nights when you have a lot of people in, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm awesome at this. And then there's nights where it's like you're lucky to get 9 people. You're like, oh my gosh, we're almost in double digits. So it's very up and down. And sometimes when there's not as many people here, you start thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. But you should. You just need to keep going. And one thing that I always say to myself, too, whenever I feel down and out like that, I just think to myself, I think to myself, I'm in the mood for a bubble bath. That's what I say to myself. When I have a bad night, sometimes I just like to light some candles, go into the old bubble bath room, go into the bathroom, put in some nice rose petals, some bath salts, and just have a really nice bubble bath. That's what I like to do sometimes. Nathan T. Oh my gosh. Nathan T. LOL. Mood for bubble bath. That's right. I think I'm going to do this again. I'll need to write down some more key phrases. This is more fun when we get more people in here in the mix. I'm going to bring this back again, I think. But we are getting towards the end of the mix here. We've been going for 2 hours now almost, and it's probably time to wrap this up. I want to thank everybody for coming in here tonight. We were just about to wrap this up, and things started to go crazy again, and I really love it when that kind of thing happens. And I certainly appreciate you guys for stopping in here tonight. And let's just see if I can find a little channel to raid over there. Let's see who's going right now. Let's see if there's anybody that we can go ahead and raid. What do we have going on here? Oh, Visa's traveled. Let's do this. I was just watching someone on the computer when a burger just came out of the screen and hit me in the face. I started to water because the jalapeno I reached for water and it only hit red. Oh my goodness. 6 away, Jeremy's Arc Vlogs. If you're not connected, go ahead and get them. Tommy, Bag of Mix has been fun. It sure has. I'm going to write down some more phrases and then forget them 2 minutes later, and then I'll use some more for next time. But I still have a whole bunch in here that I haven't used. So I'll have those plus some new ones that I'll come up with. And let's see who's live right now. Let's just find somebody. Let's just find somebody. Hopefully somebody that's not sleeping or silent. What are we going to do? Okay. Dave Durango. Dave Durango is right now, gentlemen. I'm going to play a link in the mix here. Skip that. One time I was going to raid Killer Whale and I brought up his live stream. And I forgot I was overlooking in his live stream and not mine. And so I started shutting out people that were coming up in his live stream on my live stream. I'm like, hey, welcome to the mix, you person. And they were in Killer Whale's channel. There you guys go. Dave Durango, that's where we're going. We're going to mix out of this song here right now. Pop vibe that we've had tonight. We're going to bring back this bag of random phrases again. I think that was pretty fun. But we've been going for 2 hours now, and it's time to head on out. And so this is the last song of the night as per usual. And there is Nomadic Hippie, ladies and gentlemen, that gave the first super chat of the evening. And come to think of it, the only super chat of the evening. And thank you so much, Nomadic Hippie, for that and being a member. And thank you to Ranger Gaming for coming in, and TR, and SF Rose, and Amy Knievel, and Expedition Greg. All members of the mix, ladies and gentlemen. Nathan T saying take care. I just dropped a link for Dave Durango. If you'd like to go over there for a Tommy Travels raid, please do. Just say Tommy Travels raid. I'll be seeing you guys over there shortly. Chrysler Imperial H, keeping his eye on the rooms. Xtina Grubbs, thank you so much for coming in. Amy Knievel, thank you so much. Have a great night. I really appreciate you guys. My goodness. Xtina Grubbs, there she is. Jeremy's Arc Vlogs, thank you so much for being here. Salma Fernanda, very nice. Tommy, Bag of Mix has been fun. It is fun. We're going to definitely be doing that again. And it worked out, the timing of how I set it up and what the answer was. The timing has worked out really good. I really like the TR one. He looked me right in the eye and said, "I'm not as stinky as you drunk I am." That was pretty funny. I'm gonna do that. I might get something better than this bag too to do it in. But we'll see. We'll see. I need to get a whole bunch more phrases too that I can write down. To Travel Tour, thank you so much for coming into the mix here tonight. This has been awesome. And so you guys, thank you so much for coming into the mix tonight. It has been fun. Thank you so much. Go ahead and hit the old link there for Dave Durango, and I will see you guys over there. And this has been absolutely fun. Thank you so much for the support that you've given me so far. And next time, I hope to see you here in the mix. Have a great night, everybody.